Hi, this is your morning ride with Mel. I haven't done it in a few days. I've been in my dad's truck and it doesn't really have a good place for me to put my phone. And since I am quite clumsy, I wanted to I want to make sure my phone is secure, especially now because I had to take the tempered glass cover off of it because the other one broke and the ones I ordered were the wrong size. So I'm waiting on new ones. But I have another case that I can put my phone in. And fortunately the phone kind of slips out easily with like a magnet. And so I can put it on there. Okay. So I hope everyone has had a great week. Um, uh, I have. I mean, overall, I've had a great week. Really don't feel like dealing with people. Last Friday, when I was screening, I was so irritated and aggravated, really for no reason. I don't know. It's just no reason. It's the pain in my neck, this and that, and I'm just really, really irritated. When I get irritated, I don't want a jacket on, shoes on. I don't want anything that might even cause the slightest bit of discomfort. I can't that, and I don't want to deal with random people. Um, what I'm learning, or what I have learned, is that when I'm feeling like that, that's not hello car. Oh, my attitude. There was a car at a stop sign. They could easily go, and they just sitting there chilling. So I was about to say a few things to it, like get the out of my way, that kind of thing. But I don't want to have random people in my face all day. And Fridays is a short day. Today's not. And today I'm screening people. And today there's going to be people that come in that don't know what doctor they're there to see. And they're not going to know what facility they're supposed to be at, if it's in the urgent care or if it's in occupational health. They're not going to know. And they're not going to realize, oh, I should have worn a mask today. I'm going to go in here without one until they ask me if I have one. Those people irritate the crap out of me going over the bridge. So it's going to be a little, maybe a little choppy for a minute. Um, so right now I'm trying to get my Bluetooth connected. Thought it was. Ah, this might sound, the sound might be a little bit better now because I've got my Bluetooth connected. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Maybe this sounds a little better. Anyway, so I'm going to have to do with people. I'm not going to say stupid people. I'm going to say some of the people are just different because the ones that come in and they've been there before, so they know it's several doctors. Well, no, I'm not here to see the same one I was here to see before, but I don't remember. I don't know who the doctor is that I'm here to see. They know that there's a lot of doctors. Um, so they should know to find out. Call and find out. If you know it's a big facility with different offices, call. Find out where you're supposed to be. Also, the company, when they send out that little text or the little message, if somebody's supposed to be at occupational health, send them the address to occupational health, not the address to the main building, not the main address. Makes sense. I don't blame the patients on that because that's not their fault. If you get a text that has the address, you're going to go to that address. That's just how it works, especially with a place that the doctors move around. That's what you do. Well, so my attitude kind of stunk Friday at work, but I guess I was doing a pretty good job at not letting the patients know because one lady came up to me when she was leaving and thanked me so much because it made it so much easier coming into somebody that was nice and and helpful, you know? So that just, whew, okay. Not everybody probably could have said that. I wasn't mean to anybody, but I mean, I wasn't like I'm not gonna say I wasn't as helpful. Maybe some people could have told by the look in my face that I was just like, are you really at a place that you don't know who you're here to see? Kind of thing. Um, Something else I have on the company is if somebody's going for therapy, tell them which therapy. Tell them which facility, which direction they need to go. Make sure you do that. That way they're not lost walking around everywhere. But I have to check myself. And that's what you're going to have to do with your attitude sometimes. I get to the point sometimes where I'm bitter and frustrated and irritated. And I tend to start to take that out on other people. And it has nothing to do with those other people. Because like I've said before in some things, if people are mashing your buttons, then disarm the buttons. You know, it's not the other people's fault. It's my fault that I'm letting people get to me. What's going on with me? What's going on with you that is causing these actions and reactions? All right. With that, you know, a lot of times pain is a factor. Pain will wear you slap out. It will make you irritated. It'll make you not want to be bothered by anybody. I have a lot of pain. That can really, really cause a problem in many circumstances. Um, Stress, outside stress can cause it. Don't really have a lot of stress. I know school is coming up and I'm getting ready to change jobs. That's extra little stress that's on my mind that doesn't feel like stress, but if it's anything extra in your mind, anything about to happen, about to go on, that causes stress that's unrecognizable as really what you consider stress on your body or in your mind. But it is. It's something extra. Anything extra. Think about a rubber band. A rubber band, you can put. You're holding out a rubber band. You're not really stretching it. You're just kind of you're stretching it just to make it tight. And you put a paper clip on it. Okay, it's not a lot of stress. It's not really recognizable stress. It's not hurting the rubber band. It's not really stretching it out too much. But anything added to it is extra stress. And when you're not used to that extra stress, it's going to cause a reaction with you mentally, physically, emotionally, some sort of reaction. Might not be mental, physical, and emotional, but it can be one. I should start my blinker on way too early. That car behind me is probably like, are you going to turn or not? But so any kind of extra, anything added can cause stress, even good things. School starting, changing jobs to a better opportunity. Even good things are adding stress. Now, do you acknowledge that stress and know that it's what's going on with you that's causing you this irritation? Or do you take it out on everything around you? That's where's your responsibility. All right. So my stress is changing jobs, pain, school coming up. None of it is bad. The pain's bad, but none of it is like really bad. It, but it takes up space in my mind. It's taking up some space in my mind. So when other stuff starts to try to take up space in my mind, normal activities that I've been doing, when they start happening, it's different. It's when I have this extra stress, then these normal activities that I'm going through, they're going to hit me different. Following me? Attitude. If I have normal activities going on, but I have this extra little stress, even good things happening, but something different, something upcoming in my mind, those normal activities, they're going to hit you different. They're going to hit me different. They do hit me different. And my reaction to it hitting me different, that's my responsibility. All right. I cannot control the fact that it hits me different. I cannot control the fact that it's causing some sort of emotional or mental response in me, but I can decide what my reaction will be. And when you are having these situations, that's where mindfulness comes in. That's where deep breath comes in. That's where self-reflection and self-talk comes in. Because you have to know that you're your own worst enemy. All right. There was a song about that. My fiance was playing a song about that earlier, and it's so true. You are your own worst enemy. When all these things are coming at you and you react, whether it's go crawl under the covers, whether it's get angry with your family or your kids, which they are family to you, so hey, or whether it's get frustrated with customers or patients coming in, bosses, coworkers, your reaction to you acting out, all those things that you're going to act out to do, those are things you're going to have to go back and apologize for, because that has absolutely nothing to do with those coworkers or the boss or the patients or the customers or the family. It has nothing to do with them. It has to do with you. Your reaction, your responsibility. How do you choose to respond instead of react? Think about it. You have to know, you've got to be to the point that you are aware of what's going on in you and with you. You have to be able to reflect and think, all right, what's going on with me that's causing this? And you're not going to get this right up from the jump. You're not going to all of a sudden be like, oh, you know what? Bam, I know what this is. I'm good. It took me years to be able to reflect on this. It took me years to be able to realize that my pain is really the what's causing me so much frustration. It took me years to be able to say that, well, even the good things are happening, even though they're causing joy, it is causing a type of stress that's going to cause me, and it's going to cause me to want to react instead of respond. So it took years for me to be able to self-reflect. I screw up. I react at times. I get frustrated at times. Friday, I wanted to react with every other patient because you know you need a mask. You've been coming there. You know you're supposed to have a mask. You don't wear a mask every time you come in. Every time you come in, you snarl when somebody asks you if you have one, and you still don't have one, and you get one. So that gets me. But I may have had a little look on my face. I wasn't mean. I didn't like react, but I may have a little look on my face, like, all right, here you go. They knew that I wasn't happy, but I shouldn't have done that, because even though I let my emotions choose my reaction instead of letting the facts in my mind choose my response. All right. So I was irritated. I didn't want to be at work. I had this extra stress. I have this pain. Somebody comes in. I react with somewhat of an attitude. My fault. It's not that person's fault that came in without a mask. Regardless of what I feel about them, it's not their fault I reacted. It's my fault. All right. So self-reflect, mindfulness, know your body, what you're feeling. Do a little quick scan. Do I have any pain anywhere? Do I have any tension anywhere? All right. That could be causing a reaction instead of a response. All right. What's going on in my mind? Am I frustrated about anything else? Is there something else going on with me that's causing me to react to a situation towards somebody that's not even their problem? That's your responsibility. So this is not going to be a real long one. I'm going to be off of here pretty soon. Going to pop up some music going on. But what I have to do, what I want you to do is do a body scan. All right, let's do it real quick, okay? Do yourself a little body scan. Start right up here. All right, as you go down, okay. All right, now straighten your brow out. Do that right there. Straighten your brow out. Take some deep breaths. All right, do you feel any pain anywhere in your body? Think about it. Zone in on it. Do you feel pain? Do you have pain? Do you, are you tensed up? Do you have a lot of tension in your body? All right, is there a lot of tension? Okay, in the morning is a great time to do this because it gets you prepared for the day or whenever your wake up time to get started for your day is. Do this. It's great. Um, Pain. Where's the pain? All right, what's causing the pain real quick? Okay, well, I have neck problems, so that's causing my pain. I have tension, I have numbness and burning and aching and shooting. All right, and it's constant. You got to think about that. All right, when you're starting your day, focus on your body, pain and tension. Is there any of that? Okay, so when you go out for the day and something irritates you, you already know, look, I'm having a lot of pain. It's been going on for like 3 days straight. So stuff is going to hit me wrong. All right, so you don't react to a situation based on your pain instead of the situation. All right, now what's going on in your mind? Is there anything new coming up? Anything new happening in your life? Any change going on? All right, if there is, you know that that's going to take up some space in your brain, and you're going to have to be able to separate that from what's going on with you. All right. What about other stuff? Is anything bad going on in your mind? Are you really in a negative state of mind? And the negative state of mind could also be because you're pain. That could bring a negative state of mind. But it could be arguments at home. It could be you're stressing because you can't meet your financial obligations. All those things could be going on in your mind. And when somebody does something, then you're out of character because your mind is being occupied. All right, so this morning or whenever you get up for your day, check for pain and tension, check for stress and frustration, mental. Think about mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, anything going on with you in the morning. Take some deep breaths, really focus in through your nose. Try to count, take it in slow too, like a 5-second at least in through your nose, and then 5 to 7 seconds breathing out. All right, and do that several times. Let's breathe out all the way to your stomach too. Make sure your stomach pokes out when you're breathing in too. And think about what's going on in your body and in your mind. And then when you go out through your day, separate your body, my mental and physical ailments and irritations, separate that from the situations. All right. Give yourself a time to think a couple of seconds. Think a couple seconds. All right. I know what's going on with me. Let me respond to the situation instead of react based on what's going on with me. Now, if they need a response that is a strong response, go for it. If that's what's necessary, go for it. But don't respond or react to something improperly because you are unable to separate what's going on with you with what's going on in the world. And then you're going to have to go back and realize that was on you. When you go to bed tonight and you think, man, I really should not have bit that woman's head off. She really wasn't doing anything. It was me. All right. So if you get to where you're able to practice a little mindfulness in the morning, breathing, focusing on what's going on with you, 5-10 minutes. That's it. 5-10 minutes. And then practice separating what's going on with you and what's going on outside of you throughout the day a little bit just to get in the habit of it. It's going to become like second nature. All right, you're going to fall back a few times, but it will become so easy that things don't get to you. I stuff just doesn't get me to the point that I snap anymore. Um, so I mean, it's so much better because I can lay down my head on the pillow at night and be like, oh, yep, I didn't do anything out of character today because of mindfulness. So, body scan. Do your body scan. In through your nose 5 seconds, out through your mouth 5 seconds. Make sure your breath is going all the way down to your belly. Not really, but your belly's rising. Um, is there any pain and tension over your body? Focus in on it, recognize it, realize it's there, figure out think about where it's coming from. Mental and emotional stressors. What's going on with you mentally and emotionally? All right. Now, that's your shit. Don't respond, don't react to people based on all of that. You know that's going on with you. So stay in character, treat people kindly, and respond to people in an appropriate way. Y'all got this. I know it. Every one of you is going to be able to just kind of grab hold of this. Try it for about a week every day, and it's going to be so much easier. And it's going to be so much, you're just going to be able to, there's going to be something happening, and you're going to start to get irritated, and you're going to be so used to not having that feeling, you're going to recognize the feeling before you respond or react. You're going to recognize that irritation, and you're going to be able to say, all right, what's going on with me? All right, this got to be it. It's got to be. You're going to just kind of grab a couple things and know that it's you and be able to respond. 3 or 4 seconds. 3 or 4 seconds is all it's going to take for you to say, all right, what's going on with me? Yeah, I have been in pain for about a week or so. That's causing my irritation. All right. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. Sure. Here you go. Here's your mask. Yeah, no problem. Hey, you know what? I don't like wearing them either. Bam. You feel so much better. Forget how those other people feel sometimes. You're going to feel better. And you have to look at yourself in the mirror every day. You have to lay your head down on the pillow every day. So you got to take care of you. All right. Take care of you. Y'all got this. And have an amazing day.